Hello and welcome. My name's Beck and you're watching Beck's Crafty Nook. Today we have a little art project which I want to turn into a series, and that is customizing a Jenga tower. So I got this from Kmart. It was only $5. What do they call it? Wooden tower game, because it's not branded, but that's actually good because then we don't have the writing on the blocks. And I've been waiting to make this video so that I can open it. It's a cute little tin that it comes in. It shows you what to do. So cute. So I have been busting to do some painting on wooden stuff with the paint pens that I got from Temu. So I'm going to get the boxes and show you what the paint pens are. And I will round up the links for you with what I bought exactly. So we've got 72 colors, acrylic paint markers, and these are empty. I have put them into my little pen tower, which we'll have a look at soon. And then I got brush metallics. And how many do you get in here? Dual tip, 24 pieces. So we'll try them both out. We'll probably do metallic accents. And I had a chat to my bestie, ChatGPT. I said, and I also have a Pinterest page. Let's look at my Pinterest page. So the Pinterest page has like all abstract type art, but then there's a few creators on there who have made art that's like little pictures themselves. So it's like one of my favorites is a little alien ship abducting a cow, clouds, space, galaxies, stuff like that. So my bestie ChatGPT said to divide the tower into sets of 9, and then we're going to do sets of 3 per video. So this is the introduction, and we'll do one set of 3 today, and then the upcoming videos we're not going to do an introduction every time. I don't think that's necessary. We'll get straight into the painting and we'll do sets of 3. So for my first set of 9, my idea, even though I've got all the abstract art on my ideas page, my first set of 9, I want to do food themed. So today's food theme, the set of 3, is going to be watermelon themed. So I'm going to do watermelon in 3 different ways on 3 different blocks. Let me know how you like it. All right, let's get started by opening this baby up. Oh, so satisfying. Ooh, what's this? Instructions. 3 plus. And, oh, they're in plastic too. Oh, already stacked up. Also, when we're painting, we're going to do the ends in different colors, or like a mini picture here maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see. Ugh. Stab it with my knitting needle. Alright. Let's get out 1, 2, 3. Just Jenga'd that. Okay, I'm going to leave the rest in the plastic. Can we get it back in there? Can we shove it back in? Haha! I did it. Okay, here they are. They've got pretty patterns on them anyway, don't they? I think for this first one, I want something that's quite plain. I think we'll go with this one, is the most plain. And then let's go choose our pen colors. Okay, here is my pen tower with all my paint pens. Now we need some reds. These are kind of annoying because they've got 2 different colors on them. So I'm just going to pick out some reds, some greens. Whoops, what did I drop? Oh, my little bucket. Actually, let's get my little, I dropped this little Bunnings bucket. Let's put our paint pens in there. Okay, so need some reds. Need the white. Oh, black and white. Good, that's what I need. Got some darker reds here. Maybe this one. Is that all there is? I'm going to have this red. This isn't the Temu ones. These are Montmartre. Oh, and we need the green. We're going to need a bright green. This green. This green. We're going to have to swatch some stuff. And, oh my gosh, these are falling down. This one. What happens when you have too many art supplies? Ooh, this is the metallic. Okay, so the metallics are twin tips, but not two different colors. This is also metallic. Okay. All right, I think this is our color palette. Let's go test them out. All right, let's use the back of our piece of paper. And I'm just gonna try this dark red. Ooh, okay, so this has two reds. Red and an orange, sorry. This looks like watermelon red. But we could possibly use the other one for shading. Yeah, so definitely want that one. This one is a little purpley. Okay, so we definitely want the bright red. We've got bright green and yellow green. Ooh, that's a little highlightery. Could still be good. Then we've got this and grey. That's definitely watermelon. I think those two are good. That's what we got. White. Oh, nice. That's for the rind. And we've got this other green and an olive green. That's not bad either. Okay, actually this will be good for a different design, which is coming up next. So I think I'm going to leave them aside. Oh, and we had this red. That's even brighter. No, it's very close to being the same. This one's like more orangey. Okay, I think I'm going to swap. I'm going to go that red. And let's just take a look at the metallics. So you got a, oh, let's go brush tip, I think. You got a brush tip and like a rounded tip. It's very exciting trying new supplies. Okay. That's nice. It's not crazy metallic. And ooh, that almost looks the same color. It's not like a bright green. It's more like an olive. Interesting. If I was going to use one of them, I would use that darker one. All right, so let's get started. We've got our color palette here. Okay, so this one, I'll show you the picture for inspiration. I feel like, no, we're not going to sand nothing. All right, let's get started. And move that out the way. So I'm going to start with the white line. The inspiration picture doesn't have the white line, but we are going to do it. So we're going to have most of the red here and then the rind above the white. And I'm just going to freehand it. Ooh, the coverage is not bad. And I wonder if I should do all of these sides this way and then this as a mini one. I think we might try that. And then when the tower's built, you're going to see like a little rind, a little watermelon. So this one is going to go this way. And I think I'll put it up this way, the rind up the top. So that looks a little see-through when it's on those darker bits. Okay. Same here. Then we're gonna do okay, so then wrapping around this way will be the red and seeds, and wrapping around this way is going to be the rind. How easy are paint pens to use? Okay, next let's color the red part, which is the larger area. And we're going to wrap that all the way around. Okay, and then the ends, the bigger bit is the red. Okay, so let's do a light green and then dark green stripe. Start here. And do the same on the ends. And then our dark green. Ooh, this is a nice color. I think the seeds are just gonna finish it off. When we go from light to dark, you can use your dark colors to fix up any of the lighter colors before. Okay, that's another coat done of the red. Now let's pop on our black seeds and we'll be all finished. I'm just gonna do like random teardrops. I think that helps drive home the look. I'll make it curve around a little bit. It's a seedy watermelon. As I turn the block around, I realized that the watermelon seeds need to face up this way. What's up, Frank? Are you hungry? Frank, and here's a kitty cat. Really? Do you have to? Okay, I have to go feed the cat. And there is our watermelon block finished. I am deciding if I should just do that olive green along here. Is that gonna wreck it? Ready to go. Yeah, this one. Let's just do it. Let's pray. I just feel like that might finish it off a bit. Yep. Soften up those greens. Yeah. Okay. It's just what it needed. watermelon slice. And then from the sides you're going to see watermelon as well. Cute. For our next block, I'm going to use this stripy one because it's going to be perfect for what I want to do. So this is the inspiration picture and it is the outside of a watermelon. So we're going to be using this olive green and this green, I reckon. And I'm going to be following the tutorial as best I can, which is just a picture tutorial from our inspiration. Okay, for our next block, I have pre-prepared by turning it lime green with this color here. Then we're going to be using these two and this one. We're going to be following the tutorial. I did a quick try out. So this was the darker color here, straight up. And that didn't look so good. So what I've done is the lime green, then olive green for all the spots. And then this green starting the stripes and the spots, so that's there, and then this one on top to finish it off. So let's go. This was a really fun block to make. I just put the random smudges, I made sure they went around the corners of the block, and this is in the olive green. Once that was done, I took the next darkest green and I started with the lines, just doing wibbly wobbly patterns. I made the top sort of rounded and I also tried to trace along the natural wood lines where I could. Just repeated it all the way around. I was really happy with this design except for the ends. The ends don't show as well as the sides, but I think it was a good move to choose the stripy block to do this, because you do almost see that stripe underneath as well. And I also did two different ways on the ends. One is vertical and one is horizontal, just for good measure. We use our final green, the most watermelon green that we have, and I just go over the stripes, but most of the time I sort of connected them. Where there was those big gaps, I just connected them. I also drew the lines either side so that we could still see some of the original green underneath. So here is our finished outside watermelon rind. I don't mind it, it came out okay, but don't love the ends. The ends are hard to see what it is. But yeah, I think it's kind of cute. Last but not least, we have this little block. Here's our other two together. They look kind of cool. And we're going to do this inspiration picture, which is a bunch of watermelons floating in space with some dots around. So the first thing we need to do is color this white. Alright, we're back with our white base. I did 3 coats of white. Now I did make a fatal mistake when I started this block. I started with a black outline, and so then when I went over it with the paint, it picked up the black a little bit. But not to worry, I'm going to fix that up soon and I'll talk to you about it. I did use the white piece of paper just to take that black paint off the tips of the pens so that they didn't get ruined. Okay, it looks okay now. It's finished, but we did have a lot of bleeding. And then when I was putting the dots on, I'm like, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? So we're going to do the same on this side, but let's just do all the colors first and the black last. Doing the colors first was a much better idea, and so for this side I did the whole image again, but then after that I just did each color. So I did all the red, all the lime, all the dark green, and I went around the entire block that way. So yeah, it's a little bit repetitive, but I think the block turns out really cool at the end. The ends, of course, will just be one slice of watermelon, which, yeah, turned out cute. So here's where I do all the same color on all the images. Yeah, I wasn't sure about my art skills, but look how cute it is. It ended up way better with doing the colors before the black. That's the one where the black was first and it ended up a bit blurry. And I love how the paint pens, the tip is fine enough that we can do the little faces and the dots. And here is our 3 blocks all put together. So here's the top side that you'll see. And the ends when they're in the stack. And then of course this one has 2 different sides when it's in the stack. Let's put it this way. So we're either going to see this, or we're going to see this side. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out, and I can't wait to make the next food themed Jenga pieces. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you like what you see, and check out these other videos.